Hey guys, as the world begins to warm back up, as the midst of our economic uncertainty and pandemic begin to shift, we're going back into this place of trying to grow our business and ramp up our business. Well, messaging is absolutely critical in this time that you are able to connect with your potential users and clients. And so, if you don't have
Yeah.
a clear message to communicate to them that they understand where they fit into your story and you're not addressing the challenges and problems, and we've got a lot of those right now. If they're not feeling like you understand those problems and addressing them specifically, you may not keep them or gain new customers. So today we're going to talk about in your brand messaging how to communicate clearly the problems and challenges that your customer faces in your brand messaging. So that is coming up. Welcome to the Bite Size Marketing Hack Podcast, where you get the confidence to hack your marketing 5 minutes at a time.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Rashawn Copeland,
And I'm Mark Gearing.
and today we're going to talk about how do we clearly communicate, the message, the story that we need to communicate to help our customer, which is the hero, understand exactly what they need to do, what steps they need to make. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, I think this is really key because when our services or products are nothing more than colors and pictures and fonts, there's no substance behind it that lands within the human heart, the human spirit, and the greater story we want to aspire to. Everybody wants to be a part of a great story. And whether that's that we want to be a part of a family that's whole and healthy and amazing, or we want to impact the world in this way, we want to be a world changer, we want to have social responsibility and be a part of saving the planet, whatever it is, we want to be a part of a larger story. And when our
Yeah.
brand messaging can land at a deeper level than just bright colors and great fonts, then we can invite people into a larger story and show that the products and services we offer are helping them address the challenge in their life and bring them into a bigger story. So we looked at this in the last episode we were together on our podcast. We were talking about this idea that we all have users that come to our websites, that look at our media, and they need to understand how they're becoming the hero in the story. Every great movie, every great story that you watch or read, you should be able to pause in that story and tell your friend, this is what this hero is going to become. This is what they're going to gain in overcoming these obstacles. And so, for example, I pulled up Frontier Creative website, and the immediate thing that you see right there at the top of the page is that you're going to be connected with your people digitally through our
Yeah.
products and services. And that begins to cast vision. You as the hero, not us as the company, but you as the hero will be connected with your people digitally. That's what you're going to become. And so it's immediately giving vision to that person how they are going to be the hero in the story. So we talked about that, but now let's begin to dial into this next piece of what does that look like to talk about the problems that face that hero. Any thoughts on that, Rashawn, as we jump in?
Definitely. So I know, for instance, one thing that I always am looking for is help, sort of overcoming or conquering my problems. And whenever a business or someone can come alongside me and sort of help me navigate through that, that's huge. But for me to come to this page, Frontier Creative, and literally, they're speaking to my heart at this point. Frontier Creative, we're speaking to the heart of the person or our client, that we want them to be a part of this greater story and joining us in this mission of overcoming these challenges. So that alone right there hooks me. And a lot of brands and a lot of businesses, they don't necessarily have this, even with, for instance, my book and so many other books, the publishing industry gets it. They automatically share what are people going to take away from this book or from the book or from the resource. And it's just so important that we're we're on the beat of this drum, making things happen like this accordingly. Speaking of people, how we can reach them and defeat those challenges.
So I think that's good, and we want to be really clear that we understand and even voice the challenges that face
Yeah.
our people. And so, for those of you watching on Facebook, you see this phrase here on the screen: "Your business will grow if you connect with the right people." And then it says, "But there's a problem." And so here are some of the problems that face our business right now, and some of these are very relevant. So economic uncertainty, that's a problem facing you and our clients being other business owners. That's a problem that faces business owners in connecting with the right people digitally. Is the economy still the same for their customers? Are they still going to make the same purchasing choices? So economic uncertainty is a problem. Also, pandemic related challenges to your business. So the way that we're socially distanced and we're not getting out and about. These kinds of things begin to face as a challenge facing people. And these examples, even that I could begin to read off here, are mostly external challenges. But we also have internal challenges. And so what do I mean by that? When I highlighted at the top of the page here from this website as an example, I told this analogy or metaphor about the great movie and the hero in the story. One of the great movies that a lot of people love or franchises is Star Wars. Everybody loves Star Wars and loves to watch as there's this huge battle happening between good and evil and the Empire and the Jedis and to just watch this battle take place. Well, if you think back to the original Star Wars, Luke Skywalker, who's the hero of the story, he had an internal battle and an external battle that he faced every time that we see him in the movie. He faced this internal battle. He faced this challenge of was he able to do this? Did he have the confidence and did he really have the skills to be able to step up and do the job? But he also faced this external challenge of there's an empire, there's an evil empire, there's all of these evil forces out there that are going to try to stop good from overcoming evil. And so he needed both of these challenges addressed. He needed somebody to tell him how to have confidence within him, but he also needed somebody to help him see how to defeat the empire out there. And every brand story has this. Everybody is facing internal challenges and external challenges. So we talked about Coca-Cola.
So
Yes. Remember this? We talked about Coke in our last episode. And I think that's a great example Rashawn brought up. And when you think about Coke's advertising, they just use that phrase "enjoy." Well, that is they're resolving an internal challenge for me that I want to feel joyful and feel excited about my life. And they're saying that when I drink Coke, which is going to resolve the external challenge if I'm thirsty and I want something that'll satisfy my thirst, but I'm also going to get that internal challenge of I want to have joy and happiness in my life. I'm going to drink Coke and it's going to do that for me.
That's so good. That's so good. So it's basically like a promise. Every time I pull up to a taco truck and I go in and, I ask for a Fanta or a Coca-Cola, that brand delivered a promise a long time ago that I'm going to enjoy this, this Coke when I crack it open.
Yeah.
And I think that's what all our brands should convey. It sort of should, start on our website, but it should leak out into every single other thing we do, such as blogs and email lists. Like we always should be conveying, a promise and deliver on it, because that's the solution, right? Convey it as this is the solution to your problem. That's
it.
Good.
And so back to this website example, we see here after this picture of what the hero is going to be. They're going to be connected with their people. If you're a business owner, an organization leader, you want to be connected digitally with the people. And then right underneath that, the smaller phrase, get digital marketing strategies. So that's what you'll actually get that give you confidence. So it's addressing the external challenge. I need strategies, and the internal challenge, I need confidence that's going to help me connect with the right people and keep them. And so then immediately after that, which we've been looking at today, there's a whole section on the website that says, here are the problems that you're facing. And what this does for a user, a business owner, an organization leader, which is the target user here, is they immediately say, oh, wow, they understand my problem. Wow. It creates this empathy from the business leader. From you who are the business owner. It tells your target user, I get it. I get that you're facing this challenge. I get that you're feeling uncertain. But you know what? And then the next section is going to highlight, here's how you can begin to respond to that.
Love that.
So I think this helps us, guys, as we are in this time of coming out of this economic challenge, potentially going into recession, and out of pandemic. We need to have real clear messaging. This is not the time to just do business as usual. We need to dial in so that our messaging is clear enough that as we want to keep the users we've had or find new clients, we need them to understand, hey, we get it. This is what you want to become, and here are the challenges that are facing you right now. We feel your pain, but here's how we can come along as the guide to help you navigate that challenge.
It's a good word, Mark. And I want to make this really quick and clear. Not all people is the right people for your brand, and I think this helps so much with that clarity aspect. A lot of time we have the mindset we got to reach everybody, but this really niches you down as well. So I hope you run with that and are encouraged by each and every point that was made today.
Yeah, that's good. And so, this is one part of what it really looks like to thrive in this season. We know that a lot of you are facing a lot of different challenges, and we've been sharing this on our podcast lately. We put together a simple workshop, 1 hour. It's a power-packed hour, though, in which we really help you to face some of the challenges you're facing. So we're practicing what we preach even in how we structure our workshop. We want to help you face these challenges. That you may feel disconnected, you may feel uncertain, but you need some practical handholds on how to find out what content works, to tackle the platforms that everybody's on right now, and even to dial into your brand messaging or to give your website a facelift so that you are connecting with the maximum amount of people and your business can thrive in the midst of all this. So frontiercreative.co/thrive is where you can find information about the How to Thrive in 2020 workshop and get access to that as soon as you land on the page and click that button. And so if you just go there right now, frontiercreative.co/thrive, it'll give you all the information and get you set up so that you can not be lost in the uncertainty and the challenge of this moment, but actually tackle it with certainty and begin to move forward and grow your business in the midst of this time.
Awesome. We look forward to connecting. Make sure you guys sign up and rate, review, and subscribe. And thank you so much for being a part of the community. Go ahead and move forward in what you learned today. Let's apply it tomorrow. Let's go. All right now.
Thanks for joining us. Be sure to rate, review, and subscribe. And visit us at bitesizemarketinghacks.com for more resources and episodes that will help you hack your marketing 5 minutes at a time.